So I came up with this way to play Free Fallin' recently, and I think it sounds amazing, so I wanted to share it with you. And even better, it's stupidly easy once you get into the right tuning. And that tuning is open D. Now, I know I just lost half of you. I've been a guitar teacher for a very long time, almost 20 years, and one thing I hear people say a lot is, man, I hate tuning to different tunings. I should just buy another guitar and just leave it there in open D or whatever. And I'm going to give you some hard love here and say, just practice tuning your guitar. You will get better at it, and it's totally worth the effort, as you'll see. Now, open D means that your guitar is a D chord when all of the strings are open, and a D chord is made up of three notes: D, F sharp, and A. So all of our strings are going to be one of those three notes, and everything's going down, not up. So this tuning is totally safe. You don't have to put safety goggles on or anything. But your E string is going down a whole step to D. Your A string is fine just how it is, as is your D string. Your G string is going down a half step to F sharp. There it is. That F sharp, it's like when you're playing in standard tuning D and you got your middle finger on the E string second fret, E, F, F sharp. That's the major third. Your B string is going down a whole step to A. And your E string is going down a whole step to D. Now you're in open D. However, Free Fallin' is not in the key of D, it's in the key of F. So we just take our capo and move it to D sharp, E, F. Third fret, and now we are in open F. You may want to check your tuning. You're going to end up with F, C, F, A, C, F, because the capo doesn't always press all the strings down even and it gets a little wonky. Or just put your capo on 3 and tune it to that in the first place. I've fixed my tuning and now we're ready to rock. Here's the meat and the potatoes of it. Just open. Now we're going to do G string first fret, A string second fret. Back to open, and now I'm going to cheat and call this the 10th fret, right? It's really the 7th fret relative to the capo, but that's a lot of math. So 10th actual fret on the A and the G strings. There goes Ferguson. And you can do that the whole time if you want, just like this. But one of the coolest things about this open D tuning is you can run through the whole do, re, mi of the key, so to speak, with just 2 shapes. So the first one, which would be our F chord, right, is just open, obviously. The second one, the re, is the shape we started with. It's the G1, A2. Mi is the same shape, 2 frets higher. Now I'm going to switch to actual frets. The next one is the 4th chord of the key. It's the major chord, so it's going to be A8 and G8. Notice which fingers I'm using. If you use your middle finger on the A string, then you can change your shape as you move very easily, just like that. So 8-8 on AG. 2 frets higher, same shape. Now we're going to do 12-11, 13-13, and 15s. For the whole octave to complete the do, so to speak. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. And now we can add some fancy embellishments if you like. So here's one I like to do. After the first shape, right, we're going to go all the way up to the 12-11. And then land on that major chord there. We got basically a minor shape and a major shape is the way you can think about it. We're harmonizing thirds and fifths of the scale, but anyways. And you can start really high. Start on 15. You mess around and see what you like. Kind of as long as you start with or and end with, it kind of sounds all great. Here's another one. Start high. Right? I just ran right through it. So you can impress your friends by doing all that moving up and down the neck. But that's the idea. Keep it simple. Make it, I kind of overdid it there on purpose, but just to show you that if you use any of those chords at all, as long as you start with this and end with this, it's it's gonna sound great. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed that, and you'll entertain the idea of taking a few minutes to practice tuning your guitar to open D. You can do this with pretty much any song, right? You just put the capo so it's in the right key. And even better, if this is a bad key for you to sing, well, not have to. You'd move your capo, right? I'm not going to redo my tuning. You'd move your capo and put it into whatever key is good for you to sing it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.